Looking out, Markwart trying to center, he does, Constant shoots and scores! What a setup to Ryan Constant, and he finishes things off with 3:57 to go in the first period, and this baby's all tied up 1-1. Great for Dalvis, he's on goal, backhander, and he scores! For the first time tonight, the Thunder have the lead. It is a breakaway goal by Chris Dalvis. It is 2-1 Thunder in Game 3. Left corner, will center for base tip. Score! Another power play goal for the Thunder. The pass intended for Jamie Bates, but it was Jason Pitton who sent it on and got a redirection. Going 5-hole of Scott Reed. We got a brand new game and a 3-3 tie. They hurry. Gongalski down the right into the offensive zone of the trailer. Markwart shooting. He scores! Matty Markwart with 5:55 to go in the third period. Ripped an absolute laser past the blocker's side of Scott Reed. The Thunder lead 4-3 over Alaska. Stockton works it free. Left wing side. Czuy shoots. He scores! Kelly Czuy took J.F. Cadron's feed at the left circle. It is 5-3 Thunder. Not by Miller, left side. Drives in wide now. Walks out to the backhand centering pass. Dalvis shoots. He scores! Do you believe this finish? This time it's Chris Dalvis from between the hash marks, beating Scott Reed blocker's side with 3:01 to go in regulation. 6-4 Thunder. Constant carries it back out to the empty net, shoots, he scores! Number 7 for Stockton with 1:55 to go in regulation. The Thunder lead it 7-4.
Kelly, first off, one of the more excitable games that you've been involved maybe in your professional playoff career. Can you tell us more about that?
It was a good game. I mean, it was a must-win, and I think, as a team, I don't think we played as good as we could tonight, but I think we came through in the third period. I think all the guys just kind of came together during the second intermission and just, we just came out strong, and we tried to limit the amount of mistakes we made. It's going to be a tough game. I mean, Alaska's a great team, and we're going to have to come out like we did in the third period.
Your goal, by the way, in that third period, tell us more in terms of trying to get things all set up, but you had it from a sharp angle out there.
Yeah, no, great play by JF. I mean, he fooled me even. I didn't even expect it. It was just right on my stick, so it was a great play by JF.
This whole series to date, the third period's won it. We were up 3-2 going in Game 1, and they had a better third period. They won the game. We had the better third period in Game 2, and then I don't know if you could say that anybody had a good third period. Obviously, we scored more goals tonight, but it was a crazy one. It took us till about the 8-minute mark to figure out that we better shape up, or we're going to be faced with a tough task tomorrow with our backs against the wall, and it's a tough way to play. So obviously I'm really proud of the guys for what we did in the third period, but the 50 minutes prior to that, left a lot to be desired. It was a very non-playoff atmosphere in the arena, and I think both teams, the way they played, dictated that, and it was I think it was a tough game for our guys to get into. I don't know why. There was I think some of the penalties hurt us too, but yeah, and I think we learned a pretty good lesson, or I know we learned a very good lesson tonight, because we went out and we kind of sleptwalked through most of the majority of that game, and you just can't do that. And I think for us to find a way to win that hockey game, at the end of the day, I don't know how much we truly deserved to win it. I think the goals when it was on the line, and we made it happen, gave us the opportunity to deserve to win it. But it was we're going to be facing a team that intensity that we saw tonight, and the intensity we saw in Game 1 and 2, games 1 and 2 were much more than the intensity tonight. Obviously, the last period was a pretty intense period tonight, but the game tomorrow night is probably going to be the hardest game to play in of the entire series, because nobody wants to go home right now. They're not going to roll over and die. There's absolutely no way. They're a proud team. They're a proud franchise. They got a good coach. They got a hard-working group, and they're going to give us everything we can handle. We got to make sure that we're ready for that challenge.
What'd you say to the boys during that time out in the third period that fired them up?
I just couldn't believe that, and you got to understand, it's not that the guys weren't working hard. They're working hard. It's, especially when you're a coach and you're the guy in there and you're a player, you know the difference between executing, doing the little things, and being sharp. And we were just a little bit off today. Our jump, our hitting the holes, our attention to detail, getting pucks out, getting pucks in, going to the net as hard as we didn't really have it. So I was I was probably the most I've yelled at a timeout in a third period or in a portion of a game. I couldn't believe that we were letting it slip away the way we were, and you never want to have to motivate your team. And I don't know if it motivated. I think maybe they just wanted me to shut up, really. And I was all right with it. If they wanted to not hear me anymore and they went and did what they did, then I'll take it. But it was. I think the guys really we had a poor effort with a game on the line with a 1-goal lead going in the third period, and again the effort was all right. It was the attention. We didn't have that playoff inch that we've been stressing a lot down the stretch and into the postseason here. So the fact that we went out and really earned it, I think the guys realized, oh, if we don't get it going here, we maybe put ourselves in a real tough spot, because no matter what, whoever's back's against the wall, it's tough to play that way because every play's magnified and it's tough. Every goal is completely deflating, and every against and every goal for is a huge positive and a big lift in momentum.